Hi everyone, my name is Deanna Friedel and I'm going to kick off Group Three's presentation on the Inquiry training model. To begin, we are going to look at the flowchart. Before we jump in, I do want to say that for the Inquiry model, you want to keep in mind that our job as educators when using this model is to help students become more inquisitive and then help them through the process of finding the answers. The way in which we support our students in these questions and discoveries is laid out in the parallel flowchart in front of you. You see, the Inquiry model is teacher-facilitated and student-led, which means that both educator and learner are working side by side, assisting and growing at the same time. The process is broken down into 5 cyclical phases, similar to that of the scientific method. We start with the teacher presenting a situation or problem, which leads to the students coming up with questions and really digging into the task at hand in phase 2. Teachers in phase 2 are there to provide anchor questions or guide the conversation onto the right path. From there, the experiments are made and data is gathered in phase 3. Students are the star of the show at this point. They're coming up with all of the ideas. Once the data is gathered, the teacher steps in and helps the students learn how to interpret, format, and read the data. With reports written, presentations begin in phase 5, with students sharing findings, new hypotheses, and gathering peer and teacher feedback. At this point, one of 2 things can happen. The question has been answered appropriately and we can move on, or the question is still left unanswered, or we have too many additional questions that need to be answered, and the students start the process over again in either phase 1 or phase 2. The big idea with the Inquiry training model is that students begin to learn how to tackle a problem, question it, investigate and experiment with it, and generate conclusions on their own. As educators, we are simply facilitating and guiding our students through this process in order to help them organize their thoughts and ideas.